Hey guys, it's Claire here and welcome back to another 5-minute design business tip. So if you are just tuning into this new series, basically what I'm doing with this is giving you a quick video each day in our Facebook group, and I'm also putting them up on my YouTube channel where I share actionable tips and tricks that you guys can be trying to actually start making progress with your design business. So the premise of the whole thing is basically that we are consuming too much content and we are not taking enough action on our business. And one thing that I know for sure is that building a perfect business inside your head is not going to do anyone any good. So making it perfect and thinking through every single thing that is possible is not going to help you. So we want to be actually taking action each day, imperfect action where our children walk through the back of our videos and everything. So we are not worrying about what is going on and using everything as an excuse for not taking action. I'm taking imperfect action. I am dressed in my gym gear, but I am sharing good content with you guys. So we want, and I'm trying to set that as an example of what you guys should be doing as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to try and do. Now, one question that I get asked a lot from you guys is about camera confidence, about talking on camera. So I know a lot of you would like to be doing more Instagram stories, face to camera, perhaps doing some sort of training videos for things to do with your business, but you are terrified of being on camera. Now, the thing about being on camera is it is practice. And the only way that you're going to get better at doing it is actually by doing it and practicing it. So I can tell you for sure, I am here at the moment. I look like I'm talking to you guys, but what I am currently doing is talking to a tiny green dot at the top of my computer. That is super weird. I've got to pretend that I'm actually talking to you guys and we're having a conversation. That takes quite a bit of practice. And the only way that you're going to get good at it, the only way that you're going to start to sound natural on camera and just be sort of like yourself on camera is by just starting to talk to that little green dot and just get used to doing it. Now, how did I get over this whole thing? Well, there's a few ways. Number one, I pre-sold my SketchUp course back in the late 2019, and I had to start recording videos for that course. And so I suddenly found myself with a problem where I had put myself in a position where I had to start doing this. So I had put off recording and doing face to camera stuff for years, literally years, because I was so terrified of it. And let me tell you, the first time that I pressed record on my camera and started having to talk to the camera, I was absolutely terrified. You would have assumed I was talking to a room of 10,000 people. I'm not even joking. I was that nervous. I was shaking. I couldn't even speak. I was I couldn't get a sentence out without looking at my notes and rereading what I was going to say. And now probably, where are we up to now? So a year and a bit later, I'm here talking to my little green dot. And, I give myself a topic for these little videos. I think through a couple of little points I want to say about you. And then here I am just talking off the cuff. There's no editing with these things. I'm just sort of sharing my tips and advice with you without having to do that. So yes, that's taken me practice, but it's the only way that you are also going to get better at it. And are there things that I am still sort of scared of? Yes, but I'm going to try and work on those as well. For example, I'm still doing all of these recordings pre-recorded because I'm still a little bit too scared to press live on Facebook and just start talking live to Facebook. That still terrifies me. I am hoping to try and get over that, but I'm sharing that with you because you've got to take some action towards where you're trying to end up, even if that's, still not 100% where you are going to end up in the long run. So with these Facebook Lives, that's where I would like to end up eventually. And the more practice I get with doing stuff, knowing that I'm not going to edit it, the more I'm going to feel confident doing lives and stuff like that later on. So for you, where to start? If you are terrified of filming still, what I want you to do is actually grab your phone, and what I want you to start to do, because you're going to be scared enough just doing this bit, is to start, and this is your action step for today, is to grab your phone, and I want you to give yourself a topic that you are going to talk about for 1 minute, and you are going to go into your phone, you're going to go into your camera, you're going to go to your videos, you are going to flip it around onto yourself, and you are going to start, you're going to set yourself a topic, and then you are going to press record today. You're doing this today. You're going to press record. You are going to talk for 1 minute, only 1 minute, to the video. You're going to talk nonstop about your topic for 1 minute, and you're going to do that on a video. You're not posting that video anywhere. I don't need to see it. Nobody needs to see it. But if you are not yet recording and not yet doing any face-to-camera stuff, I guarantee, or I'm pretty confident, that that is going to be enough to scare you, and that you will find that that's enough to sort of feel nervous enough about starting to get started with this talking to camera stuff. So today's 5-minute video is to start getting you guys prepared and getting you guys camera confident, because it's really important to be putting your face out into the world. So hiding behind Instagram pictures and, never putting your personality into it is doing you a disservice in your business. Why is that? Because people want to do business with people. They want to make a connection with you, and having your face on the camera, as imperfect as it is going to build up your know, like, and trust factor with your audience. And yes, some people are not going to like you. There's probably people who find me super annoying or whatever. I don't know. And I don't really care, because what I'm trying to do is attract the people who want to work with me, the people who like the messages that I'm sharing, the people who don't care that I'm in my gym gear trying to deliver good content for you guys. So that's my vibe. Your vibe might be that you want to be more sort of polished and presented and stuff. That's totally fine. You do you. But my point is, I want you guys starting to not only just be posting, nice squares on Instagram and hiding behind that. I want you on your Instagram stories sharing your face and talking to your audience and your community. And I want you to get over this fear of being on camera. So today's action step: if you are not yet doing any face-to-camera stuff on your Instagram stories or on YouTube videos, or you generally just feel terrified about the idea of talking to a camera, I want you to start practicing. So I want you to do your first video today. I want you to tell me in the group below that you have done it, because I want you taking action on this stuff. So we're pressing record, we're doing a selfie video, we're setting ourselves a topic about something we know about. It could be about your pet cat. I don't care what your first topic is about. Pick something that you know inside out. Talk about your family, talk about your background, talk about whatever you want. All you have to do is practice talking to this little dot. And don't forget, when you are, just a quick hack, one thing that I see, I don't know if this is going to work very well or you're going to be able to see, but when you're talking to a computer, when you're talking to a phone, it's really important that you don't look at yourself in the camera. You don't want to look there, because then you're not making a connection with your audience. You're going to see, if I'm looking at myself at the moment on my screen here, I'm not making any connection with you, because I'm looking at myself in the thing that I've got here on my screen. Instead, I want to talk to this dot. Then I'm making eye contact with you guys. I'm making that connection. So you want to make sure you're doing that too. On your phone, you've got the same thing. You've got a little dot that you're going to be talking to. Look at that dot. Do not look at yourself in the screen here, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing with that. So today, 1 minute video. I want to know that you've done it. And extra challenge for those of you who are competitive like me, let's try and do 7 1-minute videos, 1 each day this week. Let's start getting in the habit of doing this. Let's just start doing it. I don't need you to post this anywhere. I just want you to start practicing. Okay? So that's what we're doing today. We're starting to get camera confident, and that is our action step for today. So I hope that tip was helpful. Please do it. The only way you're going to get over your fear of talking to a camera is by starting to do it. And I promise you it gets easier. Like, I promise you it gets easier. And you guys have to be at me to try and get on the lives and get over my fear of that. How about that for a challenge? So we'll work on that, shall we? All right. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll see you in the next tips and in our next 5-minute design business video next time, whenever that is. Okay. Bye for now.